I'm Mariefiebach of feedyourfamilytonight.com, and I am here with a food gift idea that you can give to your friends this year. It's something that you can even make ahead. It doesn't have to be fresh made that day when you give it to them, so it's kind of a nice little gift, and it is a beer bread mix. If you've watched before, you've noticed that I have a recipe for beer bread up at feedyourfamilytonight.com, and this is how you can take that recipe, turn it into a mix so that you can give it as a gift. It starts with my basic beer bread recipe, which is 3 cups of flour. I'm going to add about half of that to a 1-quart mason jar. I like to use these plain glass mason jars. You could recycle jars if you wanted to. So I've added about half of that flour, and then we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of sugar and a tablespoon of baking powder. And I've talked about this before. If your beer bread tastes a little metallic, look for baking powder that is aluminum free. You can find that in your regular grocery store. Then we're going to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of plain table salt. So this is a half, and then I'm going to add a 1/4. I'm also going to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. A 1/4 and a half. We'll get our math in today. Of the baking soda. Then I'm going to put in the rest of the all-purpose flour, and we're going to stir this a little bit so that the mix is all mixed together. That's kind of why we layered it a little bit. You can package this up with a bottle of beer. I have found that an American style lager like Budweiser or Coors, or I have a Polly Girl here, are the best beers to make this beer bread. So take a knife and just kind of gently stir through this to incorporate that sugar and the salt, baking powder and baking soda, so that when your recipient goes to make this, it's already mixed up. You can put your lid on this and then package it up however you like. I kind of like to do it in a cellophane bag. I have at feedyourfamilytonight.com this printable sheet that has the beer bread. It has the directions. For them to make this beer bread, they're going to take the mix and add the beer, put it into a prepared loaf pan, and pour 6 tablespoons of butter over the top and bake it at 350 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. So it's a real simple recipe for someone who maybe doesn't do a lot of cooking. It makes a nice, fun Christmas gift. If you are wanting other ideas for gift giving, you want to check out the Feed Your Family Tonight holiday guide. I have several sheets in there talking about how to plan out your gift giving so that you're not surprised by people that you forgot to put on your list. It also helps keep you organized so you're making fewer trips to the store or fewer times visiting websites, which will also help you save on shipping. I've got tips about 2020 Christmas because things are going to look a little different for us this year. So all of that's in the Feed Your Family Tonight holiday planning guide at feedyourfamilytonight.com/holiday. The recipe for setting up this mix is at feedyourfamilytonight.com, and as always, visit me in the Facebook group anytime, facebook.com/feedyourfamilytonight. I'm always happy to help you there.